Tonight, we're having this community forum to listen to the people that really matters. And those are the students of the Pappas. They're the ones that are the most affected by this situation. Their care is excellent at the Pappas. That is not in question. The facility, that might need a little work. But that's because the state has neglected taking care of it.
When we think about what Pappas should be, when we think about what happens there, and them saying all along, miracles happen at Pappas, we should be investing so that continued miracles happen at Pappas. To give people hope and opportunity that students have had for over 100 years on that campus here in Canyon. We should be able to see the history of Pappas, see what works at Pappas, double down and invest on a facility that takes care of the current students' vacation staff, but also opens it up for hundreds of more across Massachusetts that need it and deserve it. So that's what we're doing tonight.
So the Pappas holds a place in my heart near and dear. It's an amazing place, as you all know, but the Pappas is so much more than a hospital or a rehab or a school. There is not a facility in this country that does what the Pappas does. There are not facilities in this country that has what the Pappas has. Riding ring, right? Basketball courts, bowling alleys, indoor heated pool, lakeside recreation. It just doesn't exist anywhere else. And we need to keep this open because it doesn't have to be so.
These students are being rushed out of here and they are not admitting at the rate that they are trying to discharge. They are trying to run out the clock, to use a popular sports phrase. If there are no students or patients left, who can argue that Pappas stay open? They must have thought, oh, small little hospital dwindling in numbers, we'll close them up, no big deal. But it's clear, this is a big deal. You don't mess with a person's family and you don't mess with the Pappas family, and that is what we are. We are a community and a family, and our students and patients, past, present, and future, deserve to live a life full of abundance, just like the clock tower says. And we will fight to make sure that happens for any child that crosses our threshold. Thank you.
Instead of cutting services, we should be expanding them. Instead of closing doors, we should be opening the doors. Massachusetts should be leading the way in public health, especially for children with complex needs. For over 120 years, Pappas has stood as a beacon of care and compassion. With the right investment, we can continue to shine for generations to come. We owe it to our children, our families, and the future of the Commonwealth to fight for Pappas. Let's not walk away from a place that has done so much good for so long. Let's save Pappas and invest in a future where every child gets the care they deserve. Thank you.
At this time last year, our own leadership put a 5-year plan to grow Pappas into a center of excellence, not only for the children of Massachusetts, but as a role model for other states. Pappas campus in Canton should not be closed. It should be invested in for all the services it does and to provide in the future. Medical care, behavioral health, these are very real needs for our children. The staff at Pappas have not only the expertise, but the unwavering desire to be there for the future needs of the most vulnerable children of the state. We would like to be part of creating that future at Pappas.
We want to encourage you to continue to fight for these children, to invest in Pappas's future through restored funding in both the House and Senate budgets, free to use those funds to ensure that Pappas remains open. There is a dire need for good, safe medical and educational placement for our most vulnerable and deserving children right now. And there are no other facilities available with these services. There just isn't. To let this facility close is foolish. Pappas is a special place that is worth saving. These children's futures depend on all of us, as do all the future children. Please support Pappas to remain open, make a true difference in these children's lives. Thank you.
I would like to express my experience and opportunity I had when I was there and have it changed my life. When I first got there, I was shy and didn't know anything, but all the staff, they were very friendly and welcoming, and some staff, they were doing on and the ons to make sure I feel comfortable and open up to them. We also had entrepreneur program for us to sell snacks, providing opportunities, and we get job experience. We got paid. That was the best part.
Finally, they were able to find a place for Billy, which is Pappas. He had been there since 2016. Billy was able to learn how to read and write, math, and speech. They offered OT, PT, and swimming. Socially, he had friends, and now he called me up and told me he had a girlfriend. On January 22, Dr. Jabbar called me and asked me to attend the town hall at Pappas. What I heard that was really disturbing, and Commissioner Dr. Goldstein claimed that disabled children are better off at home with their families. That doesn't reflect the reality of many parents and guardians, especially for those who rely on critical care, education, and community that Pappas provide. At the end of the day, many of you will go home to your families, to your normal routine. But the children and families who rely on Pappas, this is our lives. And many of us, this is a life and death situation.
Thank you.
I was 12 when I came here. I started out homesick, but then I met a couple of friends and started to build relationships. I have been able to accomplish so much while here. I went from a chop diet and thickened liquids to a regular diet and regular liquids due to speech therapy. We get to go to the movies, the mall, and even the booths. I can play Madden with my friends at work. In the last 6 months, I have gotten this communication device that I am using now with my eye gaze. Not only can I communicate with you and give speeches, but I can Google. I can listen to audiobooks, my favorite are Goosebumps, and I can call, text, and FaceTime my family, my friends, and my girlfriend. I don't think any of this would have been possible without Pappas. Pappas is special because of my people. This is my special phrase for all of my friends, nurses, nursing attendees, teachers, and one-to-ones who are my advocates. These are my people. I had come to trust them and learned how to advocate for myself for them and because of them. I feel ready and prepared to go into the world. It is important to keep Pappas open because there are other kids out there that need us. They need the opportunity to find their people. Thank you for your time.
We're here with all of our friends and family from Pappas and Canton with one very, very important message. Stay alive!